You know, never made it as a voice man. So today we're gonna explore my unpopular opinions. For example, number one, I kinda like Nickelback. I like their songs, their rhythm and stuff. And mostly people hate them because out of a meme, the "we hate Nickelback" meme. But Nickelback actually is a pretty good band, first of all. The music is okay-ish, I like them. When I hear it on the radio, I wouldn't turn up the volume, I wouldn't turn it down, I wouldn't change the channel, I would just say, yeah, Nickelback.
Also, I just recorded the Nickelback video, and I will listen to some Nickelback, and I decided that I would turn up the volume while listening to Nickelback in the car. So yeah, I changed my mind. Nickelback is the best fucking band ever, and if you have another opinion, you're just wrong. That's it.
Why not? So, first of all, the music. Second of all, the lead singer is called Chad. What more of a meme can you be than being called Chad? Imagine that. The lead singer of a band that basically became a meme is called Chad. He is a Chad, and he's called Chad. He has the Chad behavior. Yeah, like that's, he has the Chad mentality. He has like what's some stuff he did. He was like, yeah, I can drink 13 bottles of beer and then chug a bottle of beer in like 6 seconds or something like that. That's Chad behavior. He is a Chad. He's called Chad. He sings for Nickelback. I mean, the interview, it's a parody, but the interviewer asks him, I heard that you freak goats. And he was like, no, we make love to goats. Hey, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it, okay? So, Nickelback, it's solid, okay? Give it a try. Look at the video. I did my research. I basically just watched one video. If you guys remind me in the comments, I will link it in the description, because I'm surely gonna forget it. But I think they know they're kind of a meme, and they're trying to explain why people hate them, but it's not working out because they're just, they're embracing themselves as a meme, and I love it. I love it so much. So yeah, Nickelback is lit. The other unpopular opinion that I have, that I'm gonna panther for a little bit longer, is that Battlefield Earth, the movie with John Travolta and that other guy that I don't remember the name of, or the other movie he was in that I know. Maybe I put it on a screen, maybe not. Yeah, it's not the worst movie ever made. They say they teach these kind of movies in movie classes to show what bad movies are made of, and no, it's not. It's not a bad movie. It's certainly not the worst movie. It's certainly not a good movie. It's not a mediocre movie. It's definitely a bad movie. But I've seen worse, and I mean worse movies. I'm not talking about trash movies, like Godzilla versus Alligator Godzilla or something like that, where it's a trash movie. It's meant to be crap. Battlefield Earth, where the people say, oh, this is a bad movie, that's an actual bad movie, but it's not. Almost all of horror movies that I see today are bad horror movies. The Conjuring is a bad horror movie. The Nun is a bad horror movie. The Ring is a bad horror movie. There's nothing scary. Like Jaws was a good horror. It's probably one of the best horror movies ever. The Thing, the fear of being left alone and don't know who to trust in a scenario like that. That's a good horror movie. You feel for the character. Then there's, I don't know, The Mist. we're just left like, okay, and okay, that sort of happened, you know. We just participated, nothing happened, you know. In, I don't know, The Shining, in XX, it's it's a movie, sure, Panda, it's bad. It's bad. Don't even watch it. It's like 3 different movies junked into one, and it's made that all directors and main characters are female, so to female empowerment. If they were all separate own movies, I'm sure they would be great movies, but spend like crammed down in a half an hour, it's not doing it, you know. You got unfinished stories, unfinished characters, they're just sort of left there. But if you're gonna watch it, watch the final story of the show. It's the best one in my opinion. Besides that, Battlefield Earth is not the worst. I keep saying bad movie, but it's a bad movie, but it's not the worst movie ever made. The CGI is okay for the time, the acting is good. It's just a bad movie. I think most of it comes from the people saying, or the allegations, because it's not confirmed, that it's sort of connection with Scientology, which, if there is, cancel that fucking movie from Netflix, because you can watch it on Netflix right now. But if it's not, like on Wikipedia it says, recently said, I don't know if they change it, no allegations connected to Scientology. It has some themes on it, but it's never confirmed. So, you know, I take the movie as it is, as a movie, and what I see with my own eyes, knowing no backstory or anything, it's not a bad movie. It's just not. You know, sure, it's a bad movie. I'm sorry, it's not the worst movie. That's what I meant. You know, it's just, sure, the characters have slow development, sure, or none at all. Sure, the CGI is kind of meh, this plot is kind of meh. But you know what? I could rewatch it. It's not the worst ever made. Like, people, like, you can find some philosophy and some hidden message in all of them. Like, I don't know, Starship Troopers, where the premise of the movie is if you want to vote for a political party, you have to do army service, because only veterans know what's good for people. If you want to be philosophical, which I like, I have Plato, I have Aristotle, I have lots of things that I'm interested in, mainly philosophy, and I would love to talk about that. I would love to talk about that stuff some other time, but the basic premise of it is you have to be in the veteran service, because not all morons should be allowed to vote, and that's it. You know, that's the basic premise. You have to be army service to be allowed to vote. And it's a love story. Like, it's sort of connected to a trash movie, but not really, because it has some meaning. Think before you vote. Think before you vote. Inform yourself. But yeah, Battlefield Earth is not that catastrophic of a movie. Nah, bad press surely from the Scientology, but as a movie, genuinely as a movie, when you watch it from start to finish, you will probably never get bored, and that's just not the worst movie I've ever seen. The worst movie of what I have ever seen was the Vanilla Ice movie. I couldn't finish that movie. Me and my friend watched it. We couldn't finish the first act of the movie. You know, it's so boring and weird ass cuts, and you don't know what's happening. Songs and flashing lights, and you know, you just lose it. You just lose it. No, that's not. Sorry. The third unpopular opinion that I have is I don't like prom. But yeah, these were my 3 unpopular opinions. I hope we can share some. Tell me your unpopular opinions in the comments. If we share some, we share some. It's the Cool Crabs gang. But that's it. If you're wondering why I'm sitting still and watching at the camera, I want my view counter to go up, so please watch this movie on repeat and like it, share it, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm so stupid. See ya.